everyone, welcome to Morgantarot, or welcome back to Morgantarot, whichever it is for you. I'm Lisa and I'm doing a reading right now, you versus them. So we're basically going to be doing 6 cards on your side, 6 cards on their side, and we're just going to be having a look at what comes out, a bit of a freestyle read, what comes out on your side, what comes out on their side, and comparing and having a look at what's happening between you guys in your relationship right now. I have pre-shuffled the deck. Once I've done that, we're going to clarify any cards that need clarifying. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you haven't already. Thank you so much for your support. Let's go ahead and I'm going to first of all get 6 messages for you. So you will be on the left side and your person will be on the right side, but please do remember that energies can be reversed and they can flip-flop and rotate. So even though I'm saying it might be you on the left side and them on the right side, it might actually resonate the opposite way. So whatever way resonates for you, if it does resonate, take it how it resonates. Please remember it is a general reading. It's not going to resonate for every single person out there, but I do hope it resonates for many of you. And if it does resonate, please let me know, guys. Please let me know in the comments, or just by dropping me a like, or subscribing if you haven't already. Alright, so we're currently doing your side, please. So this is you versus them reading, please, Spirit. I'm currently doing your energy right now. So can we have the energy for you on this left side? Spirit, guides, guardian angels, and the universe. Can we have your energy? Alright. I'll let you know what they are in just a moment once I've got them all out. Okay, can we have 2 more energies, please, for your energy? Spirit, guides, guardian angels, universe, you versus them reading. Can I please have 2 more cards for your energy? Okay, and we have got your energy now. Alright, so what we have on your side, guys, is we have the Chariot. We have got the Knight of Wands. We've got the Tower. We've got the 9 of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands. I'm going to go ahead and get your person's energy now, and then we're going to read the energies here. Okay, so great. Okay, your person's energy, please, Spirit. Okay. Messages for their person, please. Their person's current feelings, please. Okay, alright, so we've got 6. We've got 6 and 6 here. So we've got your feelings and we've got their feelings, your current situation, their current situation. So it looks as though, let's start from the top here, right? So with the Chariot energy here on your side, I feel as though this is about you wanting to, you being sure about this connection with this person. I feel like you know how you feel. And I feel as though, you are wanting to make this known to your person. I feel like that you guys could be on a break. You guys could be having a challenging period right now. I feel like you are in this Chariot energy where you're, wanting to move very swiftly in a forward direction in this connection, which is why I feel like we've got the Chariot energy here. This to me is someone who, is very certain about what they want to do, and they're moving towards it, in a very confident and very sure way, right? Then we've got the Knight of Wands, which again is all about confidence. It's that fiery energy, it's that passionate energy, isn't it? This is someone who, again, knows what they want and is racing towards it with passion and enthusiasm and confidence and charisma. Sometimes can be in and out energy, I guess, because it is a very passionate, fiery energy that can come and go. I feel like, you are very passionate about this connection is what I feel right now. With the Tower here, I feel as though this could be something that maybe your person doesn't know. maybe your person doesn't know exactly how you feel about them. With the Tower being here, this is something to me that's unexpected and almost shocking to your person. So I feel like they may not quite understand how you feel about them. They may not quite be fully aware of how you feel about them. You know, you may not have expressed exactly how you feel, you know, about them to them, to their face and directly, and had a heart-to-heart open communication conversation here where you actually told them exactly how you feel. Maybe you've been the kind of person that's been held off, a little bit standoffish, that's kind of, you know, played the game with them and acted like it's kind of a bit of fun and you guys are just having some fun and you know, enjoying each other's company and so on, and you haven't actually been very forthright about your feelings being emotional towards them. That's what I'm seeing so far. We can get some clarifiers in a moment. All right. We've also got the Nine of Pentacles energy here, which again, I feel like this is you, you know, showing up as someone who is, you know, doing very well in and of yourself. And I feel like you might be coming across this way to your person. I feel like you might be coming across as though you are very single and very abundant and you kind of don't need this person, and you kind of are very independent is what I feel. You know, so independent so that this person doesn't really think you need them or that you even want them necessarily, which I feel like is why, you know, we've got the Tower here, because I feel like it's kind of something unexpected with your person. I don't feel like they actually know exactly how you feel, and they might actually think that you like, you know, being independent and being on your own, that you like being single even, that you don't really need them. So, you know, you are doing very well. I feel like that's the case. I feel like you're doing very well in whatever you're doing in life, in career, in finance, in doing, you know, socially. I feel like you're probably a social butterfly, and you've got good friendship groups and, you know, stable friendship groups and, you know, a supportive family around you possibly. If not, it's just you're just showing up as someone who's doing quite well in and of yourself, and you don't, you know, appear as though you need anyone else to help you to be happy or to be successful here. You know, you've created that for yourself. This is a self-made, you know, abundant energy of someone who's worked really hard for everything that they have. With the Two of Wands here on your side, I feel like, again, you are, you know, you're showing up as someone who is, who's doing, you know, pretty well on their own here. And again, I feel like this is you in almost like a waiting energy. It's like you're waiting for something, but you haven't really communicated what it is. I feel like you're waiting for something that you haven't even stated what you want, you know. You haven't let this person know what it is that you want in this connection. You haven't been open about your feelings. You haven't been you haven't been vulnerable with them is what I feel. You haven't been vulnerable with your person. You haven't let them know that they actually have had an impact on you, that you feel a certain way about them and that you want to be with them. I do feel like you have a lot of love for them and a lot of passion here. With the Chariot and the Knight of Wands, I feel like you're very passionate about this person. I'm not seeing love, but I'm seeing a lot of passion and a lot of conviction here. Someone who knows exactly what they want. And that's only because we've only got 6 cards here, right? We haven't pulled any other cards or any clarifiers at this point. So what I can see so far is that, you know, you have a lot of conviction towards this person. You know that you want to be with them. You're racing towards them very passionately. And, you know, this person is going to find it quite unexpected because you don't kind of, you know, you don't reveal your heart is what I'm feeling. You don't, you know, express yourself openly right now, or not yet at least. And, you know, I feel like maybe you're not being vulnerable with them. So they kind of don't see this coming, and it comes in unexpectedly to them with the Tower being here. You know, and you are showing up as someone who is very single and abundant here, and this person probably feels that you are, you know, not really taking this connection as seriously as they are, or, you know, or you're just playing, you know, it comes across like you're having a bit of fun right now and it's nothing serious to you. But with the Two of Wands here as well, I feel like this is, you know, them again. I feel like you're showing up as someone that looks kind of like you're a little bit you know, just kind of having a bit of fun, passing time, waiting for something better to come in. And not really sure about what you want, because this is an indecisive energy. This is someone who is, you know, not quite sure. They're not quite taking action towards what they want. They've made a decision in their mind, but they haven't quite made it clear to everyone else around them, including the person that they're with. You know, they've got their hand on a wand here. They've made a decision, it seems, but they haven't quite, you know, explained that decision to others around them. They haven't, you know, they haven't shown conviction like you have with the Chariot energy here. You know, I feel like you've gone in your mind, you're sure about this and you know that this is what you want, but I don't feel like you've made that clear to them is what I feel, guys. Let me know in the comments if I'm on the right track here. For those of you that it is resonating with, I'd be very keen to know. That is what I'm seeing here, and that is what I'm feeling. I feel like you feel this way about them, but you're not necessarily wanting to be vulnerable yet. You're not necessarily wanting to be upfront and be vulnerable and let them know this is how you're feeling. Maybe there's a fear of rejection. Maybe there's a fear of getting hurt here, so you're kind of standoffish and acting like it doesn't really mean that much to you, like it's kind of a bit of fun and you're just playing around, just fooling around, and having a bit of a a fun connection or something. But I do feel as though you don't really feel that way, but you're not really expressing that to this person. And this energy confirms that feeling as well. Someone who kind of knows what they want but isn't taking action towards it yet. Affirmative action when I say that, really sure affirmative action where you're actually being upfront and honest with them and telling them exactly how you feel about them. How important the connection is to you as well, I feel. With the Eight of Wands here, it's very similar energy here. We've actually got two of the most fastest moving energies in the deck in your side of the spread. So again, with the Eight of Wands here, this is something very, fast moving, very swift, very, something very forward moving here with the Eight of Wands. So, given that you've got the two fastest energies in the deck here, guys, I feel as though, you are very certain about this. I feel like you want this connection to progress, swiftly and fast here. I feel like you guys know what you want and you want to move forward with this person. This is a very sure, consistently confident energy. This person knows what they want here. They're moving towards with confidence, with persistence, with resilience, with surety. This person is extremely sure that this is what they want, all right? Those energies both embody that. But what I'm still feeling, guys, is that this other person, your person, is not quite aware of this as yet. Maybe you've held back for whatever reasons you have. Now, we're going to get some clarifiers on that after we've read your person's energy. So let's have a look at what your person is feeling right now. All right, so your person has got this Seven of Swords first of all. So, with the Seven of Swords here for your person on their side, I feel as though this is kind of like your person not being upfront and honest about how they feel towards you in this connection. I feel as though this person with this energy is kind of, sneaking away and trying to get away and make it look as though they don't really care that much as well, that they're not really that fully invested in this connection, that they're kind of just half in, half out here. I just feel as though, what I'm hearing and what I'm feeling is that this person is kind of playing the same game. They're almost playing along with you. It's a sad situation really, that you both actually feel different, but you're not actually expressing that to each other, is what I'm feeling here. I feel like your person is kind of, I think inherently and intuitively they know here, because we've got the, I've got the intuition card here as well, which we'll get to in a moment. I feel like this person kind of knows that you guys are meant to be together. I feel like this person is very intuitive. This could be you. Remember, I said the roles could flip-flop here with the cards and the energies. But someone here is very intuitive and knows that this connection is divinely guided and meant to be. I do feel as though your person here is, not being completely honest with themselves, or being a little bit dishonest with themselves, because they're afraid of being upfront and honest with you, because they're not quite sure where you stand, because you're not being upfront and honest about how you feel. So they're kind of trying to sneak around and act like they don't care that much as well, that this is kind of just a bit of fun for them too. They're kind of playing along with your game, the game that we spoke about that you're playing, which is what I feel is what is happening here. But some of you, I feel, are not being upfront and honest with this person about how you feel in this connection, because you are afraid of getting hurt. Perhaps you've got a fear of rejection from the past, a fear of getting hurt from something that's happened recently to you. You probably have a serious trauma here from something that's happened in the past. But there's an essence here that, you're both not being honest with each other about how you feel. So this person is also being a little bit, sneaky here in regards to how they feel. Not being completely upfront, but with the moon illuminating behind them, there is definitely something coming to light here, guys, and I feel like it is going to come to light between the two of you, which I feel like is why we have the tower here. This is going to be illuminated in divine timing here, because I do feel as though you guys are divinely guided to be together here. Okay, the next message I've got here is the Six of Swords. So this looks as like your person, or you, take it as it resonates, is moving on from something really challenging here. And this could very well explain why you're not being very upfront about your feelings, why you're both not being upfront about your feelings. It looks like you're both mirroring each other here. It looks as though, you're both kind of in similar energies here, where you're trying to protect yourselves, protect your heart, protect your energy, protect, yourselves from getting hurt, humiliated, embarrassed, rejected, all of those feelings, where we're not quite willing to be putting ourselves fully on the line here and expressing exactly how we feel, because we're afraid of getting hurt, we're afraid of getting rejected and abandoned, and so on. So I feel as though, you know, you are moving here into calmer waters, or your person is. This is your person's side, rather. Your person here is moving into calmer waters here from a very challenging period in their past. It could be for both of you, in fact. I feel like you're both kind of moving out of something challenging. Because I feel why you're not being completely upfront with each other about your feelings in this connection, because you have got, you know, scars from the past where you've done that and it's actually not paid off for you, where it's actually been, you know, to your detriment almost. So you're learning from that, and you're now not being as forthcoming with your feelings in your next connection until I feel like you completely feel confident and safe and comfortable that that is safe to do so. So I feel like, you know, your person is moving into a more calmer period here, into sailing into calmer waters after a challenging past, and you may also be doing the same. You may be mirroring each other here, which could explain your difficulty with expressing yourselves between the two of you. And with the Magician here, I feel as though your person is trying to manifest this beginning between the two of you. I feel like your person is trying to manifest this love between the two of you being more open and honest here. I do feel as though either you or they or both of you want this to be a little bit more open and upfront, where you both can have an emotional connection is what I'm hearing. I feel like at the moment you have intimacy and you have passion and you have a little bit of romance sprinkled in there as well, but I feel like you don't quite have the level of emotional intimacy that you would like to have, is what I'm feeling, where you can both just be open and honest with each other about exactly how you feel and say the exact truth about how you feel. If something's worrying you, if something's scaring you, if you're feeling jealous, if you're feeling hurt, if you're feeling worried about abandonment, anything, you know, just your upfront true feelings, I feel. So I do feel as though, you know, your person is trying to manifest that into being here with the manifestation card of the Magician. They could be a Gemini, which is a Gemini energy, but don't generally read zodiac signs from the cards. I just felt guided to tell you that because this is a major arcana card, and I did feel the importance of this message. I feel like this card is significant in the reading because there is an essence here that something needs to be brought forward, something needs to be manifested and brought to a new level, something needs to be brought to light here. And I feel like the Magician card is all about that happening, a manifestation occurring here, which brings you guys to the next level where you're able to be open and upfront and honest about exactly how you feel in this connection. So someone is manifesting that into being here. Now we've got the Five of Swords. We have 3 swords energies here on your person's side. So they could be an air energy because, as I said, Gemini is a Magician as well. So we do have heavy air energy on their side. It could be an air sign, but please, it doesn't have to be. I don't focus on signs at all because anyone can embody any energy, right? So I actually don't normally focus on signs at all. I just felt I'll only say it when I feel guided to do so. So I'm just putting that out there, guys. It could be an air sign or someone with heavy air in their chart. Or, again, they just could be embodying the qualities and characteristics and personality of an air sign. Five of Swords here, it looks as though your person, you know, could be, or you, take it as it resonates. Remember I said the sides could flip-flop and reverse. You know, this person seems a bit confused, and I feel like they're confused about this connection because, as was spoken about, there is an overall energy here that there isn't something very upfront here. I feel like you're both kind of not being completely honest with each other about exactly how you feel in the connection. And I feel like it's just protection mode for both of you. I feel like you're both protecting your hearts, protecting your energies, protecting yourselves from getting humiliated, hurt, embarrassed, and, you know, being in another hurt energy. I feel like you both are healing from something in the past, and I feel like you don't want to both get hurt again. So you're both in similar energy where you're just playing it safe and pretending it's just a bit of fun right now, but I feel like deep down you both have developed feelings for each other and you want things to go to a deeper level. You want there to be more emotional intimacy is what I'm hearing, more emotional availability where you can actually be affectionate and tell each other truly how you feel instead of holding back. But you do have the Magician energy here, so I feel like one of you is going to be manifesting that into being here. And with the Five of Swords here, again, I feel like this is someone, or both of you, who's feeling very confused about this connection, not quite sure where you stand because of that inability to be open and upfront about what is actually happening within the connection. And we're going to clarify some of these cards in a moment as well. All right, with the Seven of Wands here, again, we've got a very, guys, we've got a very, on your person's side in particular, you know, a very defensive, guarded energy here. Now, this could be you. As I said, the roles can flip-flop and reverse. You could be in that energy because I did feel that for you as well. Although I felt like you were sure about this, I felt like you were not showing that to your person. Now, with the Seven of Wands being here, I feel like this is, again, defensive, guarded energy. This person has put a bubble around themselves. They're protecting their energy. They're protecting themselves because they do not want to get hurt. They may not fully trust you, okay? This is your person, right? Or it could be you. Whoever this is that I'm reading this message for, they do not trust fully the other person at this point in time. They're unsure of their intentions. They're unsure whether they are, you know, truly honest and being open and upfront about who they truly are and how they truly feel. So they are guarding themselves, they're protecting themselves, because that is what we do, guys, when we're not exactly sure about what's happening around us. We just go into, you know, human nature is to protect ourselves, right? Protect our heart, protect our energy, protect our, you know, our overall aura and energy. This person is very much doing that. Look at the wands facing them. They are still, you know, very much standing their ground. They're very centered, present, and grounded here. And they are, you know, meditating here. They're not letting anything destroy their energy, destroy their good karma, destroy their, you know, vibration, everything they've earned and, you know, built themselves up to be. I feel like this person has worked really hard to build this up after a period of healing and challenging times here. So this person has worked really hard to get to this point, and they're not about to let anyone just, you know, knock that down. So they are being very defensive and guarded here, and I feel like this is your person. If it's not you, they're protecting themselves here, which is why they're not being completely honest here. It's why they're sneaking around here and not being honest exactly about how they feel, because they're also protecting their energy. I feel like you're both in a, as I said, in a mirroring energy where you're both a bit confused here. You're both moving on from something challenging in the past and trying to come to terms with it and trying to be open again and emotionally vulnerable again. But, you know, there needs to be, someone here needs to take a step forward here and manifest this into being, whether this be, you know, one or both of you. Someone here needs to take charge and take action here, because I do see on your side, you know, someone who wants to take action. There's a lot of action cards here and a lot of forward movement cards here, but I don't actually see the action taking place at this point in time. Not at this point, until I do some clarifying in a moment. All right, and the final card on your person's side is the High Priestess. So as I already spoke about, I do feel as though, you know, your person is very intuitive. They may have spiritually evolved during their, you know, past traumatic times here. There's definitely an energy here. This person has been through something challenging here, because we do have, you know, the Seven of Swords, the Six of Swords, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Wands, and the Magician here. Someone has been through something challenging here. I feel like it's your person. It could be both of you. It could be, you know, flip-flopped, whatever. Someone here on this side has been through something really challenging, and as a result, they have become more spiritually aware, spiritually awakened, I'm hearing. They have tapped into spiritualism. They understand now that things happen for a reason, that we learn lessons, that we're here to learn lessons from each other, from our partners, and we're here, you know, because of soul contracts. We have soul contracts with people from past lives. And I feel like your person has realized that here with this intuition card here. So if this is not you, of course, this is your person. They're highly intuitive. They're now tapping in and trusting their intuition more here, which is, I guess, going to help them move forward here and have a, you know, and manifest everything it is that they want to bring into fruition here. You know, because they are moving into calmer waters here, and then they're sneaking around right now, but I feel like they're very confused about that, and they don't want to keep doing that. They want to be honest and upfront is what I'm hearing. They want to be vulnerable. They want to be vulnerable again. They trust. I feel like they're trying to build their trust towards you, and they want to know that you're going to be vulnerable with them too. That you're going to be emotionally vulnerable with them, and you're going to be intimate with them emotionally, rather than just, you know, sexually and passionately. It's going to be something more emotional and intimate, because right now they are really guarded and defensive and protecting themselves here. And you know, you're both. I feel like you're both tapping into intuition here. I do feel as though this is a mutual energy. And that's going to bring you guys something very loving and beautiful here. All right, I'm going to use a different deck here. I'll use my Modern Witch Tarot deck. We're going to get some clarifiers. Let's clarify first of all the, why is the Chariot card here? Okay, we've got the Eight of Pentacles. So, you know, it does look as though, as I spoke about, you know, you are very sure about what it is that you want here on your side, and you are moving towards it with conviction, with passion, with confidence, and with surety. And with the Eight of Pentacles coming out to clarify that, I do feel as though, you know, you do want to work really hard on this connection. You know, not only do you want it to move forward and fast, and you're ready to race towards it with all conviction and passion, you know, you do want to put in the hard work here. You know, you're willing to put in the hard work and sacrifice that it takes to make a commitment work. Yeah, I feel like you are very certain about this, and you're willing to put in the hard yards here. This is someone working really hard, putting in a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy into making something work that they're very sure and passionate about here with the Chariot. They are moving towards it very swiftly here, and they're willing to do whatever it takes to make it come to fruition. All right, so let's get a clarifier now. Why is the Tower here on your side for you versus them reading? For you versus them love reading. Why is the Tower here on your side, Spirit? Universe, why is the Tower here? Wow, we've got the Star here, guys. So it looks as though, you know, this is something that you are wishing for here. So as I spoke about, I feel like, you know, the Tower is here to represent that your person doesn't actually know exactly how you feel about them at this point in time. I don't feel like you've been completely upfront and honest about that because you were protecting yourself, protecting your heart because of past hurts, but, you know, past trauma that you've been through here in relationships. You're not quite sure if someone is, if this person that you're with is actually the real thing, if they're genuine, if their feelings are genuine, if this is a real long-term stable connection. So you haven't put yourself completely out there yet. You haven't been completely emotionally vulnerable, is what I'm hearing. And with the Star energy here, I feel like, you know, you're still kind of healing here with a Star coming out. This is very much a, you know, a healing card as well. But with the Star, I also feel like things are going to be illuminated here, which is going to cause you guys to come together here. Because as I already spoke about, the Tower here represents that there's going to be unexpected communication. I feel like you're going to have a heart-to-heart with this person, and they're not quite going to see this coming, or they're not they're not going to expect that you're going to be so open and upfront with them about how you feel. And I feel like with the Star here, you know, you are healing. You're very close to doing so, very close to being open and upfront with this person, which is why the Tower is here, because I don't feel like your person is going to see this coming here. So, you know, healing energy, moving forward, wishing upon a star. This is going to be something that you really want to happen here. And I feel like it's all about illumination of your feelings coming to light here with the Star and the Tower. It's going to come to light here, guys. Which I feel like is what's needed to happen for some time here, but you haven't quite felt ready to do so. So it is definitely a forward movement energy here. And we do have forward movement here, of course, with the Eight of Wands and the Chariot here. All right, let's clarify the Two of Wands. Why is the Two of Wands here on your side? Okay. All right, we've got 3 cards here. I'll take them all. All right, so we've got the High Priestess, the World, and the Strength card, which are all clarifying the Two of Wands on your side. So guys, again, you know, I did feel like this was a mutual energy, and I did mention that already with the High Priestess on your person's side. You know, I do feel as though you're very intuitive, and so is your person, right? The World card here in the center of the spread here, for clarification, is about, you know, a new cycle starting here. I feel like there's been a cycle closed here, a past cycle where you've had to, you know, really build your wits about you, really heal from. We do have the Star energy, we have healing energy here. I did feel as though you've both been through something challenging here, which has caused you to be in that energy where you're kind of afraid to admit exactly how you feel. So you kind of pretend things are just a bit of fun to protect your own heart and protect your energy here. So this is why I feel like we've got the Strength card here as well. So I do feel as though after a closing of a cycle here, you've had to build up strength and courage here to be open and honest about exactly how you feel here, because you know, you are afraid of getting hurt again. You are trying to protect yourself and protect your energy, as is your person. I see a mirrored energy here between the two of you in that regard. Please do let me know if this resonates in the comments. With the High Priestess here, guys, I feel as though, you know, you're both mirroring each other as well in terms of your intuition. I feel like you both know that this is meant to be. It's both, I feel like you both know it's divinely guided and meant to be. And I feel like you are going to move into something very open and honest here. You are going to start being more upfront and honest here with the Tower and the Star here as well. After this healing period, you're both going to be admitting your feelings, and it's going to be unexpected to both of you, I feel, because I feel like you're both kind of, I almost feel like you both know intuitively that you're meant to be together, but you kind of don't quite know what the other, you know, you're not sure because of your past trauma and past hurts. You don't exactly know how the other person feels. You're not quite sure about it. You think you know what you feel, and you think through your intuition that you feel like you're correct, but you're still a little bit, you know, doubtful because of what you've been through in the past. I mean, I feel like in the past you felt this person was very genuine too, and this person was very sincere, and this person loved you. I'm sure they told you that, and then they went ahead and hurt you and broke your heart. And as a result, you're now more guarded and protected. You're not just going to trust what anyone says to you. So as a result, I feel like you're now more guarded and defensive, and you're not just going to accept whatever someone says on face value, and you're going to look deeper, and you're going to delve deeper. So I do feel as though, you know, with the Tower and the Star here, you're both going to be open and upfront with each other, and it's probably going to be unexpected for both of you. Even though I feel like deep down you kind of know the truth, you're not quite ready to face it, or you're not quite ready to be vulnerable, is what I feel. Clarifying the Two of Wands here. So, You know, there's a reason why this person is holding back here. They're trying to build up their strength. They're trying to start a new cycle here, and they're tapping into their intuition, you know, gradually over time, understanding that this is what needs to happen. This is what's meant to happen for them. Let's get a final clarifier. Why is the Eight of Wands here on your side? Why is the Eight of Wands here? And then we'll move to their side. All right, we've got the Queen of Swords. So I feel like the Queen of Swords is here to remind us that, you know, the reason why, you know, you do want this to move forward really quickly here. As I said, you've got two very fast forward moving energies here with the Chariot and the Eight of Wands. I feel like, you know, the reason why it's not moving forward at the pace you would like it to, despite your feelings and your desires, is because you're in the Queen of Swords energy here. You know, you are, you know, you're holding back here out of, you know, this is the wounded warrior, the Queen of Swords, as I've just been speaking about just now. You know, you are both very wounded from past connections. You're not quite willing to be open and honest with each other. You're both kind of hurt, and you're both in similar energies here, which is why you're mirroring each other. And as a result, with the Queen of Swords energy here, I feel like you are protecting yourself as well. You are guarding yourself. You are, you know, not just going to take any old person that comes in and tells you any old thing. The Queen of Swords is only going to accept the truth that she believes to be the truth. That is her truth. So she's all about truth and clarity. She's all about honesty and upfrontness. She has been hurt many times before. She's a wounded warrior, and she's now very defensive and guarded. And she will cut out anyone very quickly, very swiftly, very abruptly if they do not meet her standards, if they do not come in with open honesty here. So I do feel as though that's what's holding you back here on your side. I feel like you do want to move very quickly forward in this connection. You do feel very sure about it. You know exactly what you want, but you're not exactly communicating that just yet, because the Queen of Swords, you know, she's a really good communicator, make no doubt about that. The Queen and King of Swords are very good communicators. They can communicate very clearly about what their needs are and what their wants are, but if they're feeling, you know, concerned or vulnerable, they are going to hold back as well. And they could be very cutting and cold and brutal as well. So, you know, you could have been very cold towards this person and very brutal towards them, and made them think that you don't feel the certain way that you do. Make them feel that you don't, you know, care about them the way that you do, because you are protecting yourself here. You're protecting your energy, you're protecting your heart, and, you know, trying not to get hurt yet again. So I feel as though even though your energy is wanting to, and your feelings are wanting to move really quickly and forward here because you're sure about this person and you love them, you are very guarded and protected here about, you know, admitting that to them right now with the Queen of Swords energy. All right, let's move to your person side here to clarify. Let's clarify, why is the Seven of Swords here? As I said, I do feel as though it's because your person is, you know, not wanting to be upfront and honest about their feelings right now. Yep. Wow. And we have got the Five of Cups and we've got the Four and Five of Cups here, guys. So exactly what I felt with your person. So your person is not being upfront. They're being a bit sneaky about their feelings. They're not exactly lying and cheating here, but they're being a bit sneaky and, you know, deceptive about how they feel towards you. Again, I feel like it's, you know, and we can't really have a go at them for that, because you're not being very upfront about your feelings either, because of your own past experiences. I do understand why you're in this energy and why they're in that energy. So therefore, you know, we're just going to try and understand it and flow with it and go with it. So with the Four and Five of Cups here, it looks as though, you know, your person has been rejected here. Someone has rejected them here with the Four of Cups. You know, it's really hurt them and really put them in the Five of Cups energy. You know, these two are, you know, consecutive cards here. Someone's been rejected and possibly betrayed, and really, you know, look at them. They're grieving here. They're wearing black. It's like they're at a funeral. So they're extremely, you know, upset about what's happened to them. They're mourning a loss here. You know, they've got 3 cups turned over and 2 cups standing upright, and they're standing in front of the water, which is all about emotions. This person is extremely emotional. You know, there could be a water sign, but they don't have to be. It just embodies a lot of emotions here. Someone who is, you know, they're both water energies, someone who's very emotional about something that's happened in the past, and as a result, they're not willing to be extremely, you know, they're not willing to put their heart on the line and be upfront exactly about how they feel right now. They're protecting their energy here and protecting their heart. So they're kind of sneaking around a little bit in this connection, not necessarily lying or being, you know, just cheating or anything like that. They're just not being extreme. They're just not being completely upfront about how they feel here, because they've been hurt in the past, guys. This is exactly what I felt, and this is what I said already from the beginning, right? All right, let's get a clarifier for the Magician here. What are they trying to manifest in this connection? Although I do already know, guys, they're trying to manifest a stable commitment here between the two of you. And I have got the Queen of Cups and the Everything is Fine card, which is actually a bonus card in this particular deck. So the Queen of Cups is someone who's very upfront and very upfront about their emotions here, which I feel is what is trying to be, you know, as I spoke about already, guys, you can't make this stuff up. I already spoke about how this person wants to manifest something that's very open and upfront here in this connection, that you can both express your love to each other. Well, the Queen of Cups is someone that does that. The Queen of Cups is extremely open about her emotions. She's overflowing. Her cup is overflowing. She wears her heart on her sleeve, and she expresses exactly how she feels here. So, you know, your person or you, whoever it resonates for, or both of you are trying to manifest a situation here in your connection where you both can be extremely upfront and honest about exactly how you feel towards each other, which is exactly how I read the energy. And with the Everything is Fine card here, I feel like this is showing that, you know, you've both been betrayed, particularly your person here, because it's on their side, unless it's flip-flopped and reversed. You know, someone's been very betrayed here, but with the Everything is Fine energy here, it's saying, yes, I've been betrayed. Yes, I have 10 swords in my back. Yes, I'm down on the ground, and I've been down and out, and I've been knocked down and broken down. I'm now, you know, I've now lifted myself back up again, and I'm doing just fine. So this energy is there to remind us that despite a betrayal, I'm doing just fine here. Everything is fine. So that's the bonus card in this particular deck, which tells us that after this betrayal, I'm actually doing okay. So I feel like this person has definitely been betrayed here, which is why they are protecting themselves again. And we did see that with the 4 and 5 of Cups here. Someone has actually hurt them quite significantly. And of course, you know, we have the 6 of Swords here, which shows that they are, you know, moving out of a very difficult period of their lives. All right, why? And we don't need to really know why the 5 of Swords here, because as we know, we already have the 4 and 5 of Cups, the 6 of Swords and the 7 of Swords, and the Everything is Fine card. So we do know that they have been through, you know, something very difficult here, which has caused them to be confused within this connection and confused about opening up their heart again. And we also know why the 7 of Swords is here too, don't we, guys? Because they're protecting themselves from getting hurt again. All right, let the 2 of Wands with the High Priestess as well. So you've both got the High Priestess here, so you're both very intuitive here, and I feel like that's both, it's going to guide you guys together. And now, look guys, we've now got the Tower here, so you've both also got the Tower. So I feel like, you know, your intuition is going to lead you to understand, you know, that this is going to be something, you know, that is going to be unexpectedly, you know, very beautiful here. You guys are going to have something really stable and long-term and committal here. And I feel like, you know, your intuition, your person's intuition rather, is going to lead them to understand this, because you both have got the Tower. You've also both got the High Priestess energy. So on your side here, you know, the Tower here is all about your person understanding exactly how you feel after this period of healing. And on your person's side, you know, using their intuition and learning to open up and trust here, and trusting their intuition here, and trusting that you are here to do, you know, you feel the same way about them. You're both going to have a Tower moment here where you both are able to sit down and really nut out how you feel about each other here. Because, you know, you're both healed and you're ready to admit exactly how you feel and be open here, and not be fearful of getting hurt, because you both feel the same way. But you've both been afraid to admit that so far, I feel, guys. There's a very clear message here about that. Get the wisdom of the Oracle to finish off here. All right, Spirit, what do we need to know for you versus them reading? What message do they need to hear in relation to this connection? They both need to know in relation to this connection, Spirit. And hear about how you both exactly felt out of fear of getting hurt, rejected, abandoned again. All right, so we have got the go the distance energy here. All right, so the go the distance card is exactly what I'm talking about here. You guys are actually going to be able to go the distance here. And you will go the distance because you're able to be open and vulnerable with each other, and you're able to admit that you know, have deep feelings for each other. There is a lot of emotion here in this reading, guys, a lot of emotion. Yes, what is missing is communication and upfront, heart-to-heart, open communication. There is not a lack of love here. I do feel a lot of love in this connection. I do feel a lot of passion. I do feel a lot of, you know, wanting to be together and having desires and goals that are mutual here. But also mutual fears here is what I'm seeing a lot of. You know, extremely mutual fears here where you've both been very hurt in the past and you're afraid of going there again. You're afraid of getting, and I understand completely. You're afraid of being rejected. You're afraid of being humiliated, embarrassed, hurt, left for dead, you know, betrayed, all of those energies, right? But, you know, Spirit is saying, you know, despite what's happened in the past here, this connection is not the same. Spirit wants you to trust your intuition here, because you both have got the intuition card here. So Spirit very much wants you to know that trust your intuition, because this is not going to be a past connection. This is a different connection. This is going to be something very fruitful and long-term and abundant and beautiful if you allow it to be. If you allow this person into your heart, if you're able to be vulnerable and open here is what I'm feeling, if you're able to admit exactly how you feel about each other. Because without that, guys, you're not going to be able to move to the next stage. You're not going to be able to have that openness and that long-term commitment, because you're kind of still in that playful, you know, let's just have some fun energy. And both of you doesn't really know where each other stands, which is not what is, you know, it's not ingredients for a long-term commitment here. So you're going to go the distance here, guys. This is confirmation from Spirit once again. Look at this energy. You're going the distance because you're going to put in the time, the effort, and you're going to be open and upfront and honest with each other here and manifest something very beautiful and be very, you know, use your intuition here. Use your intuition, guys, to take this connection to the next level and have a long-term stable commitment. So, guys, this is what I have for you. Please let me know if it resonated with, please let me know if it resonated in the comments by dropping me a like, a comment, sharing if it might help someone else that you know, subscribing to my channel if you haven't already, and hitting the notification bell. It does help my channel to grow just by you sheerly hitting the like button or dropping me a comment. Really appreciate that, guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Thanks, guys. Bye.